Now, it's turned into a very busy Saturday for homicide investigators and the police generally, with two murders happening hours apart. The first one happened in the Jane and Finch area and neighborhood. And we spoke to one man who's been living there for 40 years who said that the crime there is something that scares him and is very concerning.
How many shootings have you guys had here at Yorkgate?
I'd say probably about 7 in the last couple of years. This is a bad place. Very, very bad. Very bad.
What do you think the biggest problem around here is?
Drugs. Drugs. Yep, drugs.
Now, the second murder happened, as I mentioned, only hours after the first one at Jane and Finch. This one happened at KEELE and EGLINTON. There was some sort of party that was going on. Dozens of people had gathered, up to 20, neighbors say. They had been dancing with the one woman we spoke to had been dancing with the victim of the crime, a 36-year-old man who was shot multiple times. People gathered at the scene today. Two of his friends left flowers and told us this.
I was dancing with him last night. It was a get-together. One of our other friend, mom died in Jamaica, so we have a celebration up here for her, and this happened.
What time was the celebration happening?
I leave around after 1, somewhere around there.
And what did you hear? Did you hear anything?
Yeah, so my friend called me and tell me, they wake me, come and beat my door and tell me Smokey, they just shot Smokey. And I said, they just shot Smokey? I still shaking from last night.
I know this guy is over 30, 29 years now. I know this youth, about 29 years now. He's not a troublemaker, he's a good guy. Once you have a gun in your hand, man, if you don't commit a crime, whether you commit a crime or you don't commit a crime, 10 years. Gun crime in this country, government no control it.
Now, according to recent police statistics, we could be on track for one of the most murderous years in the city in years. The mayor acknowledged that when we caught up with him Saturday afternoon at an event, and he pointed to the fact that bail rules right now are allowing people who are scooped up, caught committing serious crimes, but they're being released on bail extremely quickly. This is what the mayor had to say.
We need help from the other governments, and it's not, sole responsibility anywhere, but we need help from the other governments in things like, closing off the border to the shipment of illegal guns, to having bail reform so that people who are getting arrested multiple times are not out walking the streets, which they are now. Anybody, I get criticized when I say that. It's just true. And the police chief can give you specific examples, if anybody wants, of the fact that people are getting arrested multiple times in connection with firearms, and they're being released over and over and over again. And I'm sorry, there are people who criticize me and say, well, because I'm a lawyer, I should know. I understand the presumption of innocence, but I also understand that when people are a risk to public safety and take something like bail, which allows them to be out pending their trial, and over again are charged with firearms offenses, those people should be kept in custody.